Levi Betts wants to know, did Vince ever talk about starting his own MMA company?
We actually had been in talks with Bob Meyerowitz, who owned the UFC, and Campbell McLaren and those guys, to purchase UFC before the Fertittas came in. So, yeah, but he was looking to actually purchase what was the UFC at the time, which was a no holds barred, a lot different than it is today. And now they have rules and different things, but it was a completely different animal back in the day. And we had talked to them about purchasing them and taking over that company. Then the Fertittas came in and they just offered too much money.
JDR wants to know, as long as you've been with WWE, what was your favorite era to work in and why?
I would have to say, I loved the late 80s, early 90s, really early, during that really hot period and what have you. Then, from there, I think that, Attitude Era for the money, that was great. But as far as being left with a clean slate and having a lot of your top guys leave, the early 2000s, from 2000 till about 2006 those were some fun years because you were building new talent, creating new stars.
Friend of the show, Mance Warner, wants to know, why did Power and Glory's push stop out of the blue, and were they ever in consideration for the tag titles?
Well, as far as their push, I don't know that anybody would consider it a push. They were a tag team, and I thought they complemented each other tremendously because Herc was the big monster and Paul could fly and work. But for whatever reason, they just didn't get over it. Maybe because they looked at Herc as a former single guy, now with Paul, who had always been a tag team guy. I don't know. I don't know if they just felt it was retreads. But when you go back and you watch some of their stuff, they complemented each other well, which to me makes a great tag team. But they didn't really click with the audience is about the only thing I can think of.